Are you thinking about selling your home privately without a realtor on Vancouver Island? Well, you're not alone. More homeowners want to protect their equity and avoid inflated commission fees. This video explains your real options, how to sell without a traditional agent, what mistakes to avoid, and how my essential flat fees, sale assist, or full representation packages can protect you with no hidden surprises. So you're thinking about selling your home without an agent. You're not crazy for wanting to keep more of your hard-earned equity. Homes here average between $850,000 to $900,000. That's $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 just to sell your home. That's money that could help your kids, your retirement, or just stay in your pocket where it belongs. I get why you're searching. You want more control, more transparency, and less bloat. I'm all for that. But let's make sure you're protected, because selling privately can save you, but it can also cost you if you miss a step. More and more homeowners here on the island are doing the research. You're smart enough to take your own photos, write your own ad, maybe even find your own buyer. But then you hit a wall, the calls, the showings, and the paperwork and the legal details. I know, I get it. That's where it can get a little bit overwhelming. The good news is, though, you don't need to go it completely alone or pay a bloated commission, even if you have some of my assistance. You can pick and choose the services you actually need and skip what you don't. So here's what I offer if you want to sell privately but don't want to risk costly mistakes. It's called my Essentials package. You get your listing on the MLS, so real buyers see it, not just the looky-loos on Facebook. You get professional photography, a for sale sign, a lockbox for secure showings, and I coordinate all of your bookings. No messy phone tag, no stranger showing up unannounced. You handle your own negotiations if you want to. Or if you decide it's too much and you're stuck, here's what most private sellers don't realize. When that offer shows up, that's when the real stress begins. Counter offers, deposit handling, conditions. This is the stage where money can be left on the table or you risk a deal collapsing. So with my Essentials, you always have the option to upgrade. It's simple with no surprises. For $34.95, you step up to full representation for the negotiations, all the paperwork, the deposit, and closing support. You stay protected, but still keep thousands of dollars in your pocket compared to traditional commissions. Now, maybe you've already done the legwork. A neighbor wants to buy your house or a family member. You just need someone to make it legal and clean. That's where my sale assist comes in. $24.95 for contract drafting, signings, and deposit handling. No bloat, no hidden fees. You get peace of mind that everything is done properly without paying for services that you don't even need. And hey, some people start private and realize, you know what, I'd rather just hand it off. And there's no shame in doing that. If you decide that you want the full package, top-notch marketing, MLS listing, professional photography, paid ads, negotiation, and support right through to closing, I have full representation for a flat fee starting at $6,500. That means you've got support from the beginning to the end. No commission surprises, everything is handled, and you still keep more of what's yours. You may ask me, what's the catch? There isn't one. I've been in this business for almost 20 years in an industry that doesn't quite have the best reputation, I know. It had always bothered me being the face of that, even though I've always looked out for my client's best interest. So I couldn't sleep at night. I had some tough choices to make, and there were few. Either leave the industry, go to work at a discount brokerage, still limited options there. So I fell back onto a real estate model I had only dreamt of in my head and fantasized about for years, but couldn't do it in Alberta because of their own strict regulations. But here in BC, where it's in need of a big change, I found a solution. And it's not what my brokerage offers, it's my very own real estate solution, meeting you right where you are and offering the services that you need, nothing less and nothing more. I don't have a giant billboard that you need to pay for. I don't have to hit some broker sales quota. This is your money and it's your equity. You should know your costs up front. You should have the real options that fit you, not the industry's old rules. I'm not here to push you into a full listing if that's not what you need. If you want to go put your home on the marketplace, find a buyer, and then call me, I support that. And I support you. I'm here to support you where you are. You get no smoke and mirrors with me. So if you're serious about selling without paying inflated commissions, protecting your equity the smart way, asking the right questions, look for transparency, know your options. Essentials, sale assist, or full flat fee, you get to decide what makes sense for your family and your home. So finally, don't leave yet. If this opened your eyes or gave you some real options to think about, I'd love to hear what you think and help support getting this message out. What experiences have you had? Your stories help other homeowners too. And if you like these protective truths, make sure that you hit that like button and subscribe so that you don't miss out what's coming next, and support my message. When you're ready, check out the link below or reach out. I'll make sure you know every option that keeps more in your pocket. I'm Brenda Limming, and I'm here in Lake Museum.